Thursday nights are reserved for the Pac West. We got a couple of big dogs at Chase Gymnasium. Point Loma, Biola, a big Pac West matchup. Jeff Wilson alongside Aaron Rollins. We saw a big upset in the women's game. We might see one here today if Biola plays up to their potential. But Aaron, this is a dinged up Eagles team. A lot of key guys out like Nathan Medina, Hunter Ruck, and Tyus Parrish-Tillman. It's a lot of guys that need to step up.
Couldn't agree more. The Eagles, like you said, without players that have been consistent for them. So it's going to take a complete team effort without those players. But the Eagles, they've been consistent, Jeff. They're 5-3 in conference, and they look, like you said, to beat a rival, Point Loma. Casey Capo, man, tell me about him.
He has been special so far. Around that trip to Hawaii, he was stone cold. He put up 30 points against Chaminade. He put up 20 against Hilo. He's got to step up big here, Aaron. He's going to be one of those guys that he'll be highly guarded by this good Point Loma defense.
Like you said, he's an all-out baller. And you know who else is an all-out baller? Eric Howland. He was out the last game we had here at home, but he's now back. He played the 2 games in Hawaii, so he looks to come back from injury here at home, averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, but we've seen him do some masterful stuff here on the court. It's good to see Julian Franklin back as well. The Eagles bench must play a big role in tonight's game.
Julian Franklin making one of his first starts at home here at Chase Gymnasium with some expectations from him. But as we shift over to Point Loma, these guys have been stone cold. They're on a 4-game winning streak. Zach Paulson has been at the helm of that, dropping 29. That's a season high against Hawaii Pacific. He's someone to look out for. He's dangerous.
Zachary Paulson is something I feel like that we don't see too often here in the Pac West, unless you're talking about the new guys, you know, with Vanguard and all those players coming over. But Paulson is a baller, averaging 15 points and 4.5 boards. And another guy to look out for, Luke Hopt, is another offensive weapon for Loma. He averages 13 points and 5 boards. But one thing to talk about this Point Loma team is they are the Pac West leader in defense. They have the best defense in the Pac West, so the Eagles will have to do something magical here, and we hope they can do that.
Starting lineup for Biola, it's Davian Brown, Daniel Esparza, Julian Franklin, Facunda Arunda, and Casey Capo, as Casey Capo wins the tip against Witten Brown. Backing him up is Zach Paulson, Andrew Hummus, Luke Hopt, and Tice Paulson. Just seconds into the game, a brief pause.
Little shot clock.
3 guys for Point Loma averaging over 10 points per game in double digits. A standstill defense and an explosive offense. This is the team to beat in the Pac West. Earlier in the season when these teams matched up, Davian Brown throws up a 3 that swirls the iron. When these teams both matched up, it was all Point Loma in the second half, so something to look at for Biola is that second half defense. 82-67 was the score of the last game, thanks to a 51-point second half to the Sea Lions. That's a takeaway from Davian Brown. Both these teams thrive in ball movement and confusion. A lot of moving parts and off-ball movement as well. Justin Downer, second season head coach, all about it.
He's done a great job with this Point Loma team.
Esparza hucks from deep, and it's good. That's another guy. He's been kind of quiet throughout this entire season, more of a leader, a pocket passer. If he gets hot, who knows?
Better watch out.
Kobe Barnes in the mix. He doesn't get that one. Capo clears it. Sorry, it's not Andrew Hummus in the starting lineup. It's Kobe Barnes in there. Right side 3. Off to the left for Tice Paulson. His first shot doesn't go. It's going the other way.
Eagles have an opportunity to prove something tonight. They've proved a lot already in this Pac West, but taking down the top dog to put the icing on the cake.
Since last home game, Chris Harris was in the starting 5. Not anymore. He'll come off the bench. Replacing him is Julian Franklin. David Brown has it stripped. A lot of contact. Here's Barnes. Back to Hopt. Banks it in for the first points of the game for the Sea Lions. Esparza looking to pick up where he left off in that 17-point game against Hilo. A good start so far. Capo inside, got the bouncing in.
Forward-man strength right there from Casey Capo inside, getting what he wants early.
Hop, his drive in is immediately stopped by Brown.
Fouls on the Eagles. 0, Davian Brown. His first, team's first. At the line for Point Loma, Luke Hawk. 2.
Luke Hop to the line for a couple shots.
Eagles got to get up early and often. Got to secure those rebounds.
Oh for 2. To Arunda. Stopped. Back out Capo. Catch and shoot. Air ball. Casey Capo in his last 3 games, almost averaging a double-double, is averaging 20 points per game and 9 rebounds. Paulson walks inside. No good.
Great contest.
Pardon me, that
there.
was Hopped.
Great contest there by Capo as Esparza loses it, able to get it back.
Corner 3 from Esparza, no good, just short. Wide open 3 is good for Kobe Barnes. He's been on fire lately, 11 points per game in his last 3. It's Esparza. Tied at 5. Got bumped, and he got the roll. Daniel Esparza, 5 points out of the 7 are his. Tice Paulson in the corner. Heaves it to Hopt. Bad pass. Trying to find Witten Brown. Solid start for Biola, leading by 2 as we've played roughly 5.
West Coast Sand and Gravel is the proud sponsor of Biola Athletics. West Coast Sand and Gravel is a wonderful and natural partnership since the company shares the same vision and faith-based values as Biola University. The company has been in business since 1968 and serves California and Phoenix with third import-export, environmental waste hauling, sports field products, and other construction needs. Thank you, West Coast Sand and Gravel, for your support of Biola men's basketball.
Early 2-point lead for the Eagles. I can see this being a very defensive game, Aaron.
Couldn't agree more. All about the paint. Both these teams love to shoot threes. They are three-point heavy teams, all about working inside the paint. Jeff, let's talk about the turnout at Chase tonight. Pajama night?
I don't see many people in pajamas, though. This game highly anticipated, much like the Azusa Pacific one. Casey Capo, electric.
And that is grown man strength in the paint. Casey Capo.
The guards check out as Eric Howland taps back in with freshman Chris Harris. Capo has been an issue, owning Hawaii. A 20-piece and then a 30 burger. As Biola's lead increases by 6. Barnes hands it to Hopt. Into the corner 3 for Tice Paulson. Short off the front of the rim, picked up by Chris Harris. Davian Brown, a shake, a spin, a kick out. Franklin drives in, but tries to find Brown. A lot of moving parts inside. So Davion Brown heads to the line. He has been also money of recent 16 points per game in his last 3. A trio of Sea Lions check in as long with Garrison Sherman. Julian Franklin out.
And for the Eagles, Garrison Sherman.
Eagles have size now on the floor. So switching shouldn't necessarily be a problem.
Back on the floor for the Eagles, number 2, Daniel Esparza.
Daniel Esparza will take Davian Brown's place.
For Brown.
So here's Jaden Mattengu, the sophomore. Mattengu passes over, quick catch and quick shoot, no good from Zach Paulson. So 1 for 4, as there was a costly turnover. Sea Lions look to execute. Mattengu loses it, but he gets knocked.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 2, Daniel Esparza. His first team
Scott McDowell
for the Eagles, number 23.
finds some minutes of his own.
For Capo.
7-point lead as the Eagles are on a 7-0 run. A nice basket, too easy for Luke Hopt. McDowell's first touch, he rounds the corner. Stopped immediately, a bounce pass to Howland, 10 to shoot. Behind the back, McDowell with 5. Finding Esparza into the corner for 3, off the front of the rim. Had to get a shot off as that was a great stand for Point Loma. They try to do it offensively and it lands for Zach Paulson. A huge triple.
Nice pull-up 3 there from Paulson. Interesting lineup the Eagles have in right now.
Esparza, yes sir, he's been money. (14-10). Thomas to Zach Paulson. Straight away 3 from Paulson, it goes, he's 2 for 2. The senior makes it a 1-possession game.
Don't let him get hot.
Chris Brown. Got it tipped, trying to get it out to Sherman.
Substitutions for the Eagles, Julian Franklin
quad sub for Biola. Classic Holmquist move. Pretty much a brand new starting five. The only one out there is Davian Brown. Julian Franklin, step aside, doesn't thought about it. Brown called on an offensive foul. Luke Hopp was placed perfectly.
His second. Back on the floor for the Eagles, Eric Howland. For Brown.
1 point game. Thomas, a step back three, left wing, in and out. Capo with his second rebound. Eric Howland still looks to get on the board. Julian Franklin trying to drive. Good defense from Paulson. Here's the second effort. Isn't good. Strong defense from Zach Paulson.
On a tough matchup with Julian Franklin.
Another straightaway three. Too strong from Luke Smith.
Not the smartest shot. The Eagles come with a rebound.
Nice pass from Esparza. He found Casey Capo. Howland, the teardrop.
Point Loma kind of playing half zone, half man. Eagles all out man.
Mattengu couldn't get it. Cleared by Esparza.
Great defense by Aranda on the drive from Mattengu.
Esparza hit hard.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. Biola leads by 3, 16-13. Almost halfway home. Okay. They're leaving at the half. No, they're leaving after the first half. Yeah. So, up to you. Up to you. Up to you. I don't know. No idea.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Chick-fil-A La Mirada. If you're hungry or looking for a treat after the game, head over by the I-5 and Firestone Boulevard to Chick-fil-A La Mirada. We're serving you, as always, our pleasure.
Point Loma going out of the timeout, scoreless in their last 2 minutes. Both Biola and the Sea Lions are kind of on a cold spell. Biola 1 for 5 from 3. And Point Loma 1 for 4 from the field. Arunda finds Capo. That one's rejected. Pierce Davis blocked it as Casey Capo got a little too far into his territory. And there's pretty much a brand new starting five for Point Loma. We'll see a lot of subs in and out for both these coaches. Just masterminds on the court. Franklin driving with 5. A reach-in foul.
Number 11, Luke Smith. His first, team's fourth.
Shot clock will reset. Arunda, the catch and shoot, it's blocked. Tice Paulson was right there.
I now see why Point Loma is #1 in defense in the Pac West. They have proven that.
Let's see if third time's a charm for Biola and Arunda. And there's a travel called. That is exactly why Point Loma has the best scoring defense. Here's Brown working against Capo. Not today. Howland goes the other way. The left off the glass is good.
Simple plays like that.
A bad pass as Luke Hopt tried to pull a Will Howard in honor of Ohio State and Notre Dame coming up this Monday.
Eagles got to convert on turnovers.
Offensive foul called.
Offensive foul. On the Eagles, number
Casey
25,
Capo palms up, wondering what he did.
team's fourth.
I think on setting that screen,
Daniel
if you're setting it, you then can't continue into the path of the defender, which at the same time doesn't quite make sense, but here we are.
Point Loma hasn't scored a bucket in their last 3 minutes. Hopping in.
Keep it moving.
Kobe Barnes will go to the line as Chris Harris gets called for the foul.
If you want to send in a shout out, you can do so, eaglesbroadcast@gmail.com. Once again, eaglesbroadcast@gmail.com. Shout out your favorite team, your favorite player, your favorite coach. We'd love to hear from you.
Don't hold it against them if they don't, Aaron. That was very like, oh, if you want to shout out, you can. No big deal. Pure from Kobe Barnes, the senior.
I'm still thinking about what those things are called from the last game that hold the hoops up. I'm thinking like a pulley, but that's not right.
Howland, a crossover, a jumper, short. Barnes gets called for a carry. (18-15). Like we said, Aaron, a lot of defense. So we got 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first half. There's Howland. Very athletic.
Just kind of floats up there, took the contact, laid it up through it.
A lot of off-ball contact. Now on-ball contact.
Fouls on the Eagles. Number 8, Julian Franklin. His first, team 6.
Coach Holmquist choosing to sub pretty consistently, maybe trying to keep his guys fresh.
It's exactly what Justin Downer is doing over on Point Loma as well. In and out, in and out. Catch and shoot three is pure, nothing but net from Luke Smith. Now a 2-point lead for the Eagles. So far for Biola, they just got to do everything they can to stay in front no matter what. Answer every question Point Loma is asking.
Next foul from the Eagles puts Point Loma in the bonus, so watch out for that.
Quick trigger for Julian Franklin. That runs short.
Shot looked a little flat there from Julian Franklin. Had the open look, wasn't able to connect.
Tice Paulson off the screen. A stutter working against Arunda. That one's good.
Throw a man bucket inside. It's a good matchup.
Tie ball game at 20 apiece with 7:40 left. Esparza, a drive in. Oh man, he has been fantastic this first half.
He is lightning fast inside.
Shovels it to Hopt. He can't get the layup. Miscalculated. Almost taken away from Franklin. Arunda picks it up. That one taken away, but it's right to Capo. Counting their lucky stars. Point Loma wanted an offensive foul, and they got one. Capo clearly upset. Biola bench is clearly upset. Timeout called as we go into this one. Biola leading by 2 with 7 minutes left to play. Well, Aaron, boos were echoing through Chase Gymnasium as pretty much everybody was not pleased with the recent charge call on Casey Capo. He commits his second in the first half. Don't want to stress too much. But if there's one guy you don't want to get into foul territory, it's that guy.
I find it interesting that they didn't go to the line because they're in the single bonus.
Witten Brown turns it over, trying to get it to Luke Hopp. Biola's on the pursuit. Howland, pump fake, kicks it back out to Esparza. He'll drive in. His floater, too strong. Now it's Point Loma on the fast break. Easy money as Kobe Barnes blocks him out. Tie ball game, 22 all.
Eagles started off hot. Kind of feels like they're starting to beat themselves now.
Here's Daniel Esparza. Howland pulls up and hits. Money from downtown from number 3.
You can tell he was wanting that one from the previous possession.
Looking to return the favor. That one's no good from Zach Paulson. Here's Arunda resetting. Got the switch. Esparza this time from deep. Oh, they're on fire! A couple of trays. Puts them up 6.
Defense now all important for the Eagles. Paulson wants one of his own.
No, but the second effort is good from his companion, Tice Paulson. Got
to secure the rebounds. especially when momentum's going your way.
Arunda kicks it to the corner. Ball movement good. Howland's finish not there, but it stays with Biola. Arunda couldn't get the bounce. A deflection, crazy on the floor. Arunda from 3. No! Kobe Barnes goes down hard.
Fouls on the Eagles. 15 Harrison Sherman. His first, team's 8.
28-24, chaos at Chase Gymnasium.
At the line for Point Loma, number 4, Kobe Barnes.
First shout out of the day. Shout out to Kobe Barnes and PNLU from Super Unk from La Quinta. Apparently we call it a good game. Thank you, Mr. Richards. I remember from last year too. That's good. Appreciate all the love. (28-25). A couple of guys getting subbed out.
For the Eagles, Chris Harris.
(28) for Biola. Esparza decides to pull it. Front iron. Picked up almost by Harris. Esparza was like, no one to the left, no one to the right. Might as well.
Maybe a little bit of a heat check there. Almost a rebound for Garrison Sherman. And the Eagles will call a timeout. 4:22 left, 28-26. Eagles up by 2. We'll be right back.
Well, our old friend Jake Macias shouted us out, or not really shouted us, but he gave us a question: which 2 players have stood out to you so far? Mind you, he put this email in when we were just starting the game, so we didn't really have a true answer. But now I feel like we do. Right now, for me, it's Daniel Esparza for Biola. He's got 12 points, and then Kobe Barnes, he's got 9. So I got the lead scorers in here, Aaron.
Zach Polson has been an overall weapon for Point Loma, along with Luke Hopt. He's got 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And that pays dividends. And Eric Howland for the Eagles has really shown up tonight.
Here's Andrew Hamas. He gives it up to Barnes. Hop with 8 to shoot. Trying to find space against Sherman. He goes up and it's contested and in. Valiant try and make from Kobe Barnes. Here's Davian Brown. Lost it right to Barnes. Point Loma slows it down. They're playing man-on-man. Hopped straight away. That one's way off.
Kind of a lucky break there for the Eagles. Sloppy turnover from Brown. Didn't result in any Loma points.
Chris Harris trying to break the scoreless streak of 2 minutes. Sherman back to the corner. Dangerous. Arunda and Garrison Sherman were just playing catch back and forth, and Coach Holmquist not too happy about that.
Confused what? Inadvertent whistle. Eagles still have possession. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
9 to shoot. Brown immediately double, trying to escape the double team. Does for the moment. He's got to put one up. No good. Great defense from the Sea Lions. That one almost gets away from Andrew Hamas. Luke Hopt, meanwhile, lays it in. Looking for the three-point play.
Got another shout out.
His second team's ninth. At the line, Luke Hopt.
It's Kylie Barnes. Her free throw on the 1-on-1 won't go. She says, because Aaron demanded people to give a shout out, go Kobe Barnes from his favorite sibling.
You
Kylie.
passive aggressively did that.
Maybe brought that one on myself.
Point Loma with a 2-point lead. Garrison Sherman, a nice pump fake. Oh, baby, that was good.
And that got Chase Gymnasium fired up. You know, as they like to say, fire me up, Gary, and he did that there.
30 apiece. Here's Kobe Barnes. Didn't get it. The second effort was good for Andrew Hamas.
Andrew Hamas.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Sea Lions. Harris looking for his first points of the night. Arunda, a pump fake, a drive ahead, off to the right. Scooped in by Pierce Davis.
Don't mind that shot from Arunda. Got the fake. Got them both to jump.
Zach Paulson, unbelievable.
Zach Paulson.
2-possession game as we go down to 1:30 left to play in the first half. Davion Brown up. Pierce Davis may have gone a piece, but the second effort doesn't go. Zach Paulson gives it to Hamas. Now to Barnes. Hop driving in. Almost slams it down. Mismatch. Chris Harris drives in. And an offensive foul. Unbelievable how they got away with that. Luke Hopt couldn't throw it down. Then on the other end, I think it was Arunda getting called for the offensive rebound. Down went Andrew Hamas. A lot of emotions flying here at Chase Gymnasium as we go under a minute left. Wow.
I think the foul was on Chris Harris.
As Chris Harris steps out, as Scott McDowell comes back in. Tensions definitely rising in a deep rivalry. .50 seconds and counting. Timeout called. We're seeing a lot of bright moments from each team. 34-30 lead for the Sea Lions. (34-30 lead). 4-Point Loma. Jeff Wolson, Aaron Rollins with you on a Thursday night doubleheader. If you're just joining us, it's been a defensive battle between both teams with some offense coming alive here late for the Sea Lions as they're on a 12-2 run. Barnes finds Zach Paulson. Zach off one leg, nothing but net. Zach Paulson now has 10 points, a 6-point lead. One second separating shot and game clock.
Zach Paulson's talking to Scotty McDowell a little bit.
And Pierce Davis and Julian Franklin get into it with a little bit of contact. Nothing too serious. And Point Loma's deciding to foul. Kobe Barnes called for the reach-in. Stay on the floor. So with 5 seconds left, shot clock off. Let's see if Biola can end the first half on a high note. Here's Esparza, pass into Howland, it's good! Right as time expires. A big momentum swing for the Eagles. They get within 4, and that was huge, Aaron.
Couldn't agree more. Eagles had to walk away with a bucket there, and they were able to do that. 36-32. This game's gotten close, Jeff.
Despite the 6-0 run Point Loma was on, Biola finally broke the scoreless streak of 2 minutes and 24 seconds. A lot of progress. Daniel Esparza and Eric Howland have been the bright spots. Let's just share the love for Point Loma. They've been super good at that as well.
They have all-around scores all across the board, and it's going to be hard to stop Point Loma. There's no doubt in that, but the Eagles have done a really good job so far.
Back in 15 for the second half. Biola trailing by 4. All right, Aaron, we are in a dog fight here. 36-32 Point Loma leads. Biola had the lead pretty much the entire first half, and then it was the 11th hour antics from Point Loma led by Zach Paulson. He's been fantastic. That gave Point Loma this 4-point lead.
Eagles are doing really good in that first half. Foul trouble did get them early on. It should not put them in the greatest of places. They've already shot 7 free throws. Point Loma has. And sometimes that is the difference in these games, is the free throws, the ability to get to the line, the ability to drive to the basket, get the calls and ones. All these different things add up in the long term.
All eyes on the second half defense, as the last time these two teams played on December 11th, Point Loma put up a monster 51-point burger in the second half, trumping Biola's 82-67 for the final score. And right off the bat, a travel call. Not a great start for the yellow and green.
That's a good start if you're an Eagles fan. Got to get something moving, got to get something going.
Gotta look at Casey Capo, only 5 points in the first half. He started off incredibly strong, then cooled down in the last 10 or so minutes. Here's Esparza around the block.
Had the early foul trouble, so it makes sense if Capo's not out there.
He's got the ball with 3, fading away, off back iron. Taken away by Franklin, it stays with them. Capo's second try, it's good!
And that's what the Eagles need more of, offensive rebounds turning into points. Capitalize on opportunity.
So they got a 3 off the travel call from Barnes. Tyce Paulson over to Barnes. 6 to shoot, guarded by Esparza. Barnes trying to spin in, not getting a lot of air, and it falls short. Shot clock violation.
And that's a good defensive stand from the Eagles. They got to keep this going.
Biola, chance for the lead. Capo started off the first half hot. He starts off the second half hot with a tray. Davion Brown, step back 3. Off the mark. Arunda gambled. Now he's guarding Hop. Trying to find help from Capo. A lot of contact. And Capo gets called for the foul. Interesting, as that's his 3rd. Stays on the floor. Aaron, what do you think about that one?
A lot of whistles haven't gone the Eagles' way tonight. It's been a pretty fair, even fight.
And Esparza gets called for 1. Esparza called for a reach around.
It's these little ticky-tack fouls that start to add up. 2 fouls already in the first 2 minutes.
Everything resets.
Can't let Point Loma live in the bonus.
Straightaway 3. Swirls the iron. Tyce Paulson couldn't get it, but Kobe Barnes collects the offensive rebound. You got a mismatch inside with Arunda. Arunda and Brown go at it.
I think Facundo might have wanted an offensive foul there, feeling like his arm was being held even though he was trying to get out of it. Obviously, you're going to contest every foul called your way, but that's a 3rd foul.
Zach Paulson, a long 3, nothing but net. 4-point lead for Point Loma.
And he's talking, is getting this crowd fired up. And a foul now called on Point Loma. It's getting a little chippy here, Jeff.
His second, team's first.
Crowd might have something to do with that. Egging on every foul possible. So Zach Paulson, 13 points, puts it to a 4-point game. Esparza surges ahead, kicks it out. Howland, tray ball, no good. Tice Paulson looking for an answer, can't get it. And a hard hit from Witten Brown as Davian Brown went down hard.
Crowd wants a technical.
Falls on Point Loma.
Casey Capo's asking if
His second, team's second.
Physicality early from the Sea Lions.
Eagles got to get a bucket.
Esparza maybe looking to do so. He finds a lane. Yes, sir. Back to a 2-point lead. Barnes is working against Esparza. And an offensive foul called. And the Oscar goes to
Falls on Point Loma, number 4, Cody Brown. His third, team's third.
at least it's both ways, Aaron.
If it's there, it's been called, Jeff, and all these fans are getting fired up.
The ball movement causes Brown to get in. Resetting with Arunda. He's got the switch. The crossover blocked. Witten Brown says not today.
Good, strong defense there from Brown, and that'll head us to a media timeout. Eagles down 2 with the ball, 4 seconds on the shot clock. We'll be back.
Two-point game, 39-37. Point Loma, Jeff Wilson, Aaron Rollins, and a tight one, and we expected nothing less. Biola off the timeout, has the ball.
4 seconds on the shot clock, so a quick shot expected here.
Arunda fell, then got up, and right through the hands of Davian Brown. Was going to result into much anyways.
Something I noticed, both coaches talking to referees during timeouts.
Arunda giving Hopped a hard time and a foul called. That's got to be close to the 5 seconds. 10 seconds. In that case, it wasn't.
2 seconds off. A little bit too handsy there from Aranda.
Whitten Brown. Back up top. Whitten Brown is rejected. Franklin was spinning around and got it to Howland. Howland looking for some room. He gets it off the glass. Tied at 39.
That's grown man strength inside from Eric Howland. Let's talk about the great steal from Julian Franklin underneath.
Luke Hopt retaliates. Back to a 2-point lead.
Easy bucket for Hopt inside.
Fouls on Point Loma, 23, Winton Brown. His third, team's fourth.
Three in for the Sea Lions, 3 out for Point Loma as well.
Both these teams consistently changing lineups like you mentioned earlier, Jeff. It's almost more of a chess match. See which combination works.
A little bit of confusion, I think, in regards to the game clock. Eric Howland taking the inbound. Chris Harris guarded by Andrew Hamas. Brown to Franklin. Franklin, a shimmy, a drive. Too strong off the glass, scooped up by Hop. Hop trying to make something out of the pursuit. Mattingoo feeds to Davis.
Good give and go there underneath.
It's a 5-point lead. Harris around the corner. He tries to get up and under. Doesn't get it.
Eagles' shot selection hasn't been the smartest. Trying to work quick.
Paulson trying to fool Franklin. He stays right with him. Mattingoo for 3. It's good! Jaden Mattingoo from downtown. Largest lead of the night. Esparza gets knocked. .46-39, Esparza will go to the line for the first time tonight. Got it from 15. This is where it can't get out of hand, Aaron. Point Loma on a 7-0 run. Biola was scoreless in their last minute, 45. Just nothing can't seem to fall. As you really see now why Point Loma is not one of the best defense in the Pac-West.
The Eagles are finding good looks. I think they're just trying to work a little bit too quick, trying to outsmart this Point Loma team. And they just got to get back to what they know.
Hop was working on Capo. A dish to Brown. He couldn't get it. Pardon me, that was to Davis. Howland against Mattingoo. They reset with Esparza through the legs. Biola needs something quick. Capo against Paulson. A chuck to the corner. Davion Brown for three. That's off mark.
Open opportunities, have to capitalize on them.
Chris Harris gets called for a foul. Very displeased with that.
Chris Harris. His fourth. Team's fifth. Checking in for the Eagles. Facundo Aranda.
Harris got one more foul till he is fouled out.
Not a solid night from the freshman. 0 points, only got one shot up, 2 rebounds. Mattengoot to the corner. Now back out, left side three. Hamas rattles in and out, battling for the ball. Biola basketball.
Foul trouble is a concern maybe for the Eagles. Point Loma only 2 players in foul trouble. Brown and Barnes with 3 apiece.
Capo, yep, and the foul. Much needed for the Eagles. Capo can put it to a 2-point game. So Biola hanging around as they should. 46-44, 12 minutes and change left to play. Hop is straight away, guarded by Aranda. A little bit of a mismatch and a height difference. Too strong. Aranda scoops it up thanks to Capo. They're on the pursuit. A nice pass to Esparza. Almost. He had a lot of spin on that thing. Timeout before the 2 shots from Esparza. Biola's trying to knock out the door and knock it down. Jeez, that would have been nasty.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Chick-fil-A La Mirada. If you're hungry or looking for a treat after the game, head over by the I-5 and Firestone Boulevard to Chick-fil-A La Mirada. We're serving you, as always, our pleasure. And if you want to send a shout-out, feel free to do so.
We're not holding it against you.
EaglesBroadcast@gmail.com. Jeff and I would love to hear from you.
11:50 left to go in this one. 46-44. Biola doing everything they can to answer Point Loma. Point Loma from 3 is 37% versus Biola from 3, 26%. Some notable stats going into this final 12-ish minutes.
One thing Point Loma's done a really good job of is avoiding foul trouble. Nobody with 4 fouls. They spread the fouls across the board.
Esparza got 2 to tie. Biola's offense starting to come alive. Mattingoo getting it out to Paulson. Now Barnes on the pursuit, under the rim, into the corner, for three, too strong. A knockback. Here's Davian Brown on the loose. He tries to separate. It's good. Biola for the lead. Felt like I was calling football there, Aaron. He's on the loose.
This crowd is getting fired up.
Paulson doesn't get it. The tip right to Arunda. Looking to feed off the momentum with a 2-point lead.
I like this idea. Set up the offense, get something good.
Brown again got fouled. Shades of last game. Biola women's team coming from behind like this.
Eagles never give up the fight.
At the line for the Eagles, 0, Davian Brown.
Brown finally seen some action. Only 4 points so far, 0 for 3 from distance. Got it.
Eagles in the bonus. That could prove to be vital.
Got the bounce. A 4-point game. First 2 possession lead of the night so far for the Eagles. Mattingoo, ooh, dangerous. Arunda's been giving Point Loma some displeasure. Tice Paulson, catch and shoot. 3, it's good! From downtown, Zach Paulson it was. Now it's a 1-point lead for the Eagles. Capo. He got hit. He'll go to the line. That's Witten Brown's 4th foul of the night. He'll be probably replaced by Pierce Davis, and he is.
And Davis with 3 fouls, so keep attacking that paint if you're the Eagles.
Capo, a quality free throw shooter, 72%. It's good, not great. He'll get the extra one. Doesn't get the second one. That was the first miss from the line from Biola. Barnes to Mattingoo. Mattingoo almost lost it, got it back. Feeds to Smith. Smith's mid-range off the glass, too strong. Capo protects it.
Good rebounding from the Eagles. Capo needs to show up. And I love that he has so far on the glass.
Esparza, the high floater, no good. Oh, and he almost got it back, and he did. Finally got it to Brown, yes! Heads up defense from the senior.
And that's locking it down. Daniel Esparza with the high floater, didn't get it to go. And the whistle on what looked like a slip. But a whistle nonetheless.
May have caught Howland's shoe there, possibly.
His first team 6. Checking in for Point Loma, number 1.
So Tice Paulson into the game. Going to be Zach Paulson for the inbound. 53-49 Biola. 9:10 left. There's Smith on the surge, gets it to go. 2-point game. Here's Esparza with 15. Into the corner, Esparza for three. Oh yeah! Danny Dimes for three.
Daniel Esparza is feeling it tonight. That's 21 points.
Pure from number 2.
And Chase Gymnasium is fired up.
Zach Paulson lost it. You can start to feel the ball rolling.
And Zach Paulson, he was chit-chatting with the fans earlier, so I imagine still getting his team fired up.
Game. Casey Capo. Whole lot of contact. It's going the other way. And the refs are going to talk about this, as one ref said Point Loma ball, the other ref came to the other one, and it's overturned, Biola basketball, which is the right call. Justin Downer seeming very optimistic.
He knows he's got a good team here. He doesn't count his guys out in any moment.
No shot. Luke Hopp gets knocked for the foul.
And now 2 free throws, 10 fouls for Point Loma, so the double bonus. Any foul now will result in 2 shots for Biola, which could pay dividends in the long run.
Eric Howland gets point number 14. Timely shooting, Aaron, has been imperative. 2 for 2. And clutch shots at the free throw line. 91% from the stripe.
Let's not discredit the Eagles on the defensive end. They've shown heart. They've shown work. They haven't given up. It's been gritty.
Cody Smith backing down Brown. Out to Barnes. He's straight away working against Howland. Got it.
It's a good bucket from Barnes there. Not much you can do if you're Eric Howland.
58-53. 7:27 and counting. Daniel Esparza, a spin. Oh, he almost got it.
I think everybody in this gym wanted that to go. Eagles up by 5, 7:18 left in this second half. We got a good one on our hands, Jeff.
7:18 left to play in this one. Biola up 5, 58-53. Jeff Wilson and Aaron Rollins, we are shocked at the moment. Biola's surging ahead here late. If they can keep at this pace, oh boy, oh boy. Daniel Esparza taking over 21 points, now make that 22.
Esparza going through the ritual.
Didn't get the roll. Stays at a 6-point game. Kobe Barnes driving in, guarded by Capo, circling the rim. Capo, good defense. They go back up top. Hop with 6 to shoot. Lays it off the glass and in. A huge +1 coming. Trying to make it a one-possession, 3-point game. Give credit to Point Loma. They're always reaching their ceiling on the possible opportunities that they have. They're always hitting the best case scenarios.
And that's just taking advantage of size on the inside. Good idea to pass it back out and then drive it back in on a smaller guard for Kundo Aranda.
Hop, got it. 3-point game.
Take care of the basketball is what you're thinking if you're the Eagles.
Zone defense for the Sea Lions. Casey Capo finds Howland. They go back and forth. A shimmy, a drive. Too easy, room service for 2-4. The catch and shoot, it's good. Zach Paulson, true talent. 2-point game, a huge 3. That puts Paulson at 16.
He's 4 for 7 from beyond the arc. He's proven himself to be a classy 3-point shooter.
10 to shoot. Not much happens. Capo to Brown. The corner 3. Off the mark. That would have been a huge one. Surprised probably how much time he had. Barnes looking for the tie. He got it. Bullying Eric Howland. 61 all.
Point Loma coaching staff getting their team more support than maybe the players on the bench.
Capo against Brown, the left, too strong.
I think if anybody shoots this, it's Zach Paulson.
Hop, finding Paulson. Howell's got to watch the reach in. Can't get the switch. Barnes driving in against Franklin. And a foul called. He'll go to the line. What to do if you're Biola after a huge offensive run. Now 5-0 run for Point Loma. Timeout called on the Eagles. Under 5 to go. We'll be back.
West Coast Sand and Gravel is the proud sponsor of Biola Athletics. West Coast Sand and Gravel is a wonderful natural partnership since the company shares the same vision and faith-based values as Biola University. The company has been in business since 1968 and serves California and Phoenix with third import-export, environmental waste hauling, sports field products, and other construction needs. Thank you, West Coast Sand and Gravel, for your support of Biola men's basketball.
Trouble in paradise lately for Biola, 61-61. They had a 7-point lead about 3 minutes ago, and that disappeared.
At the line for Point Loma, number 4, Kobe Barnes. 2.
Can't get the first one. Haven't had the lead since 11:50 in the second half. And it was a 1-point lead at that. Off the front of the rim and in. Biola down by 1. Let's see what they do here.
Take it into the paint.
Howland had a lane. He gets hit. So far, a chess game of free throws between these two teams.
Keep attacking the basket if you are the Eagles. You're in the double bonus. Any contact sends you to the line.
Eric Howland.
Put the pressure on Point Loma's defense. We know they're the best in the Pac West, but make sure they can prove it.
Got the first one.
Checking in for Point Loma, number 0.
Jaden Mattengoo for Tice Paulson. As the San Diego sophomore checks into the game, and Howland goes 2 for 2.
Keep an eye on Witten Brown. He's checked back in. He's on 4 fouls. One more foul, and he's fouled out of this game. Esparza, a nice deflection out of bounds.
He knocked it away. Davian Brown called for a reach-in. So more free throws to come. Point Loma getting sent to the line 10 times. But between those 10 times, it's only 2 guys. Kobe Barnes is 5 for 6. And Luke Hopp as well. Tice Paulson's first time to the line. It's good. Or Zach Paulson, pardon me. Zach Paulson goes 2 for 2. Point Loma regains the lead. 4:20 left to go in this one. It's Julian Franklin giving it to Esparza up top. Davion Brown, a nice spin. He lost it, and it stays with Biola.
11 seconds on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to get something developed.
Eight to shoot. Howland charging in. Mid-range jumper, too strong off the back of the rim. Under 4 to play.
Need a stop here.
Zach Paulson feeding to Brown. And it doesn't. How did that one not go in? Oh my gosh. Esparza to the corner. Julian Franklin, the corner 3 off the front of the rim. Davion Brown picks up the offensive rebound, but then he loses it. Kobe Barnes takes it away. Cross-country pass. Mattengoo for 3. Off the mark. Here come Biola. Capo slows it down. 1-point game with 3 to go. The 3 ball. No good. Davion Brown off the mark once again. Crowd on their feet. Zach Paulson has been the leader so far. Hop driving in. Couldn't get it, but he goes to the line for two. Timeout on the floor. 64-63. Point Loma leads. 2:40 left to go. And we will be right back. Crunch time for both teams. Biola down by one. Both teams scoreless in under 2 minutes. It's been a free throw battle. Biola getting sent to the line 18 times. And they've been good from those 18, making 16. Point Loma an average amount of times getting sent. They're 8 for 12 though. And Luke Hopp gets the roll to make it a 2-point game. So out of this free throw, Aaron, what are you looking for from Biola?
Don't need a three here, just need a great offensive possession that results in points. I expect the Eagles to keep driving it into the lane. Witten Brown is on 4 fouls. Julian Franklin can prove himself here if he drives it into the lane. Casey Capo can work inside.
Capo a stutter.
Don't give up the paint.
He's trying to find room. Off the glass. Couldn't get it. Confused on how that one didn't go in as well.
Point Loma's not making it easy down the stretch for Biola.
2 to play. Mattengu to the corner. Hop drives in. Lost it for a second. Finds himself against Capo. 6 to shoot. Zach Paulson with 3. The mid-range. Got it! They keep getting the roll. 5-point lead. Zach Paulson's got 23. Under 2 minutes to go. Timeout called Biola.
It's all about the rolls, Jeff.
We'll be back. Dude, how do these keep going in? Like, that rim is just favoring them. What? Yeah. Zach Paulson, ice in the veins, 23 points. He leads the court. Nails a nasty 15-footer. The rim heavily favoring Point Loma. So Biola, 1 minute and 45 seconds to get those 5 points back. Davion Brown straight away thought about it for a second. There's Esparza on the drive, spinning around the right hand. Man, but the second effort is Gare. Davion Brown says, I got your back, too.
Fouls on Oklahoma, 13, Zach Paulson is first.
What an acrobatic shot there from Brown.
At the line for the Eagles, number 0, Davion Brown.
Meanwhile, I'm reminiscing on how there's a lid on the rim for Daniel Esparza. Davion Brown, quick to the bucket, looking to complete the three-point play. And he got it. Davion Brown, 10 points. Crowd on their feet once again. Paulson trying to drive in, stopped immediately. 10 to shoot for Zach. Guarded by Brown. Tried to find a lane. How on earth did that one go? Zach Paulson continues to impress. Under a minute we go. Brown finding Capo. Guarded by Paulson. He lost it. Zach Paulson doing it on both ends. Slowing it down. .25 for the senior. They're trying to drag it down. What a move by Zach Paulson. How on earth did that one go?
0, Davion Brown is fourth.
There's always one play that make or breaks the game, and that might have been it.
Oklahoma, 13, Zach Paulson.
Zach Paulson looks to put ice on this game as the shot clock is off. Got it. Nothing but net for the second one. 72-66. Franklin slams it home.
Julian Franklin.
Timeout called. 72-68, so they got something. We'll stay here for the timeout.
Game clock correction, 18 and 3
Don't know how much a 2 helps you in this situation.
Timeout.
So we'll still say on a timeout for Biola. For defensively for the Eagles, what now?
Obviously, you have to foul. Put pressure on the inbounds pass. The moment it gets in, foul. And you got to start making three-pointers. Got to hope Point Loma misses their free throws. They're 75% from the line tonight.
It's good, not great, Aaron. It's something that Biola can handle. So here we go. 18.3. 4-point lead for Point Loma.
They're going to try and get this ball into Polson or Barnes.
Almost taken away. Esparza was right there. He was arguing with the referee that it might have gone off of Kobe Barnes' finger. Barnes is fouled. He's gone to the line more than anybody on the court. 5 for 6. Two free throws coming. Got the first one for a 5-point lead.
Got to secure a rebound if you're Biola here as well.
Got it to go. Biola needs anything. Esparza puts up the floater. That's good. Back to a 4-point game. Collision over by us with 8.1 left. Daniel Esparza putting everything on the line. 24 points for him. He's got his season high after dropping 17 points at Hawaii Hilo. He's catching a mid-season stride. We're also wondering a question that popped into my head. Where's this Biola team with Nathan Medina? As he is out with a foot injury, possibly for the rest of the year. Most likely for the rest of the year.
Eagles have done good, though, all things considered. Without Nathan Medina, their prime three-point shooter and overall scorer.
Esparza hucks from deep. Tyce Paulson gets the rebound, and Point Loma escapes with a win here at Chase Gymnasium. Just 5 days after Zach Paulson puts up 29 points against Hawaii Pacific, he does it pretty much again with 29 points against Biola. What a performance from the senior from Washington.
Considering the Eagles came in here under the weather, trying to wade through various storms with injuries and trying to figure out these puzzle pieces.